Hi, everybody. Welcome to BFF Live.
It
won't be.
Okay.
We are so glad you're here. I'm so glad to welcome Caroline Parry into the space.
Oh, I'm so happy to be here, Maisha. Thank you for inviting me.
Of course. Caroline is from My Crafty Adventures. If you're not following her, please do that. We will post her link in the chat so that you can follow her. She is extremely smart and talented and fun. So she's going to be showing me a whole bunch of things today. I am excited to be here with her. I went into her live last Sunday and she had so much inspiration in there. I felt so invigorated and ready for the new year. And so I'm very happy that she's here today so she can do the same for you. So let's see who's in the chat right now.
Thank you, Maisha. That was a lovely introduction. I will pay you later.
I'm always so pleased to have the folks come on here to BFF Live. You know, I'm really excited about developing these friendships. I think it's really important to have, especially right now, because things are crazy in this world and you got to make some strong connections.
Absolutely. I'm with you 100%.
Let's say hi to the folks.
I'd love to meet your community. This is so exciting.
Yeah, it is exciting. You know what? The beading community is so supportive. That's one thing I have realized, that when you're in the beading journey, whether you're new or whether you've been in it for a while, the folks are always encouraging one another to, you know, you're doing a great job. I like your colors. They tell you about different deals that are coming up or that have come up. And we're all, you know, trying to get these different bead boxes and things like that. And then when we get them, we want to bead together, that sort of thing. So
I love that. I love that. And you have welcomed me, and I'm so grateful. So thank you.
Of course. I saw that it was earrings that you made for Rain, right?
I made a dangle, like a backpack dangle.
That's what it was. Yes. And yet, she is so cute.
Isn't she a cutie?
Did you see the video that they did together? She is a doll.
I know. Oh, little girls. Oh, hi, Hannah Royal is Royal Nana on another channel. Hi, welcome. I'm so glad to see some of my community coming in and getting to know Maisha a little bit.
Okay, so I see Kimberly. Hi, Kimberly.
Hi, Kimberly. Hi, Raquel.
Carrie. Jen. Hi, Jen. Jen, I'm trying to get you on here. I tried to get in touch with you. Hannah. Raquel, I think she was on yours last.
Yep, so is Hannah. Hannah's from my channel, and yeah, absolutely. And Raquel, very beautiful community members. Love them so much.
They're my gosh, supportive. I'm so happy we can combine the friends.
I agree.
Yeah, I see Jenny. I see Becky. Hi. And Jenny and Becky, they'll be on BFF Live on the 20, what's that weekend? It's the Saturday, 2 weeks from now. They'll be on.
I'll be watching.
Super talented friends. Well, hi, everybody. Okay, so since folks are in the space, I want to go ahead and get started. Maybe you can introduce us to what it is we're going to be doing today, and school me, I'm ready.
Sure, absolutely. So I'm dating myself when we talk about this, but who remembers those old Rolodex systems where you get someone's business card and then you'd put it on one of those Rolodex pieces of paper and you could spin through and get the business card and phone number? Well, those have made such a splash in the crafting community. And we're going to have a lot of fun making something similar, but we call them memory dex cards. Very similar setup. And what we do with them is we trade them and we collect them and we share them with other crafty family and community members. And they're just a lot of fun for swapping and for getting to know a little bit more about other crafters or whoever you want to swap them with. So that's what we're going to do today. And I'm going to show you how to make them from scratch. Don't need any special tools. except the few that we have here, which I'll go over. And that's what we're going to do today. So hopefully you can join along and maybe make some on your own and swap them with some friends.
Hey, that's going to be fun. Okay. I'm ready. I'm ready.
All right, we're ready. So basically, do you remember? Here's what they looked like, right? They had the little holes in them and they would just sit in the container and you would flip through them. Well, we're going to make these today. And again, like I said, you don't need any special tools. All we're going to use is some cardstock. And I recommend a nice heavy cardstock, anything 80 pounds, 110 pounds, something like that. We're going to need a ruler for measuring, a scissors, a pencil, and a hole punch. And that's really all we're going to use. So we can go ahead and get started. Maisha, if you want to craft along, I would love that. I know you have all your tools.
Okay.
And basically what I'm going to do is just start with a piece of cardstock. Now this is a white one, but you know what? I just opened up all my Valentine's paper. So I'm going to grab a pretty piece of Valentine paper.
Okay. I've got a green one
Let's
here.
pick something cute out together. Let's see if we have something. Oh, I like the roses are pretty. The bows. Let's take the roses out.
Wow, that is so pretty. I want to find that kind of paper.
This is last year's Michael's, but they have a lot of different ones this year too that are equally as pretty. So obviously this is a much bigger sized piece of paper than I would need. This is a 12 by 12. What we want to do is start by cutting it down to 4 by 3.5. And if anybody wants to screenshot this when they have a chance, or you can go back and watch it, this gives you all the measurements. So we want it 4 inches by 3.5 inches. And if you have a ruler, just go ahead and measure that out. I'm going to cheat a little bit, Maisha. I have a paper cutter. So I'm going to use this.
You say 3.5, right?
Yes, 4 by 3.5. And this just gives me the opportunity to do it really quickly.
Okay.
But we'll take our time.
I have a paper cutter.
Yes. And there we go.
Okay.
So you take.
We have some more folks in the space while I'm making my cut too.
The other thing too that
Freddie in the space.
Oh, Freddie, another dear friend. I'm so happy he's here. Nice.
Okay, Maisha, get this right.
Now this paper isn't as thick as the cardstock, so if you were going to do this, you might want to back it on a nice heavier piece of cardstock. But just for fun today, we're just going to go ahead and use this thinner piece of paper because it's pretty. And let me know when you are ready for the next step.
Oh, my cutter is like something to be desired. I think it needs some time.
Let's see. Let's see. I buy these sheets for my photo background.
Here we go.
Oh, yes. The sheets are great for all kinds of different things. We might have to nudge our mom who loves paper crafting. Oh, definitely nudge her. These are really fun. And you can just make them and swap them. They're a lot of fun. Let me show you while Maisha's cutting. I'm just going to show you. And we'll go through more of these, but I have a collection of them. You can see sitting in this box, and I'll go through more of them later. But what we typically do is on the back, and I don't want to show anybody's address here, so I'm just going to cover this up. But this is from a person that swapped with me, and she puts her name, and often they'll put information on the back, like her birthday, colors that she likes, what her hobbies are, that type of thing. So now when I go to send one to her, I can just refer to this and say, well, she likes the colors gold and pink. So I think I'm going to make my Memory Dex card gold and pink.
You know what? And I like how that card had like the curved sides. That was neat.
It's really very neat. You can do so many things. And all she did here was take a corner punch, which is a little tool like this. Let's see, make sure I'm there. And you can just go ahead, and if you want, you can curve the sides.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love.
I'll show you a little bit more later. There are so many things you can do with these. The only restrictions that you're going to have are the width, because if you want them to fit in a memory dex holder, it's only so wide. And then where these holes or tabs are punched, because they all want to lay one behind the other. So that's really the only restrictions. Then you can go as high as you want, and you can decorate them as much as you want.
Okay.
Okay.
So the 4.5 is supposed to go, I mean, the 4 is to go this way and the 3.5
4 is
this
the
way?
long way, the across the top. So landscape is 4.5,
Okay.
is 4, and 3.5 is portrait. And that's how traditional memory dex cards or a Rolodex cards work. That's the size. So that's how it starts.
Okay.
Okay. So once you have that and you have your 4 going across and your 3.5 going down, the next thing we want to do, and I'm going to just do this on the back so it's easier to see because I have print on the first page. We want to take our ruler and we want to go a 1/2 inch up from the very bottom. So I'm just going to measure a 1/2 inch up from the bottom here. Can you guys see me okay? I feel like I'm outside of the lens here. There we go. All right. And I'm just going to go ahead and make a little mark for myself at the 1/2 inch mark. And then it does help me sometimes to go ahead and just draw a line across. You don't have to, but you just want to draw a straight line across. Just helps keep all the measurements nice and tight.
I'm sorry that y'all are looking at the top of my head, but I am blind as a bat. I can't see anything.
No, Mark, oh my God, Maisha, look what I got for Christmas in my stocking. I can't see a thing anymore, especially beading. I'm like,
bottle glasses. I need to be looking like what's his name?
Mr. Magoo.
Yeah, Mr. Magoo.
That's me. I got 2 of those in my stocking. My husband knows.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're going to go from the edge of our memory dex card.
Okay.
And we're going to measure, so you can see this, 1.5 inches and 2.5 inches, right on that line.
Okay.
Right on that line.
So 1.5.
So here we go.
1.5
and 2.5. So you should have what looks like this. 1.5 and 2.5.
Let me make that big.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, so I was supposed to do it on the line. My bad, girl. Hang on a second.
That's okay. You take your time.
I did it at the bottom.
So we just want those little dots to be a 1/2 inch up from the bottom, 1.5 inches in from the side, and 2.5 inches in from the side.
Okay, got them.
You good?
I'm good.
Okay. The next thing is we're going to take our hole punch. Okay. And we just want to go ahead and punch a hole right on those 2 lines, the 1.5 and the 2.5.
Okay.
Right where those lines intersect.
Like right, okay, where they intersect. Okay, yeah. Right in the middle. Okay.
There we go.
I saw some people come in. Can I say hi?
Absolutely. Let's say hello.
Okay. So let's see. I see Dawn. Hi, Dawn. Brandy. Champagne. Julie. Shamed. Hi. I think Susan, hi. And I know there was Freddie and some other people. Yeah. There's some conversations going on.
Let's see.
Okay, so Julie says, I want one. Where do I get one? I'll probably drop it. What is she talking about? I cannot live without my lighted magnifying glass. Oh,
That
oh,
Champagne, welcome. Thank you so much for coming over. I can't either. I need everything magnified these days. It's crazy.
yeah. Okay, okay. I'm ready. Where do
All
I go
right.
from here?
So now this is just the way I do it because I can't cut a straight line to save myself. So
Okay.
I just cut a line right in the middle of the
Okay.
circle. So just like a little slit.
Okay.
So I just have those two little slits there, right? And then I just go back to that and I take a little snip off the left and a little snip off the right, and it gives me a straighter line than if I tried to do that without making that middle line first.
Okay.
But you do you. I mean, if you have a steady hand, go right. You can skip that step. And I have now what looks like, little key locks. And those are my tabs for sitting this in a memory dex holder. You have just made a memory dex card, my friend.
Yay, I did
And
it.
that's all there is to it. And now the fun part comes when we get to decorate it.
Okay.
So
you know what? I should have got some flat rhinestones.
Oh, pretty.
I do. I have some. This can be all jazzed up with some rhinestones and stuff like that.
100. Let me give you some inspiration. As a matter of fact, I'll take you through some of them that I have before we start decorating. So if you want to see something truly out of this world, take a look at that.
Oh my.
I know, right?
Let me make that big.
They can be as thick as you want them to be, as tall as you want them to be. And this one you can see is just layered up with butterfly wings and tulle and sentiments. There's even charms hanging on this. Is that incredible?
Wow.
And then again, information on this particular person tucked their information into a pocket back here.
Good grief.
But you don't have to get that fancy. Let's see.
Oh my God.
Here's another one with some gems. And I just collect them. Like I said, we trade them, and it's a really fun thing to do.
Oh my gosh. I would love to trade those with my beading friends.
That would be
my
amazing.
New crafting friends.
That would be so fun. As a matter of fact, what you had mentioned something earlier when we were talking about adding some of it would be a nice way to swap jewelry.
Yeah.
I loved that idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was very clever. Let's see what else do we have in here. Now, this is just a nice small little one, but look at how cute that is.
Wow.
She rounded the edges, added some little flat backs that look like cookies and a little milk, just hot glued it on, and put an extra layer of paper and some foam.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. They're really, I mean, I'm trying to pull out some other ones here. I have so many. I have cases and cases of them. This is, I wouldn't say it's simple, but definitely achievable when you first start. We just added, here's another one too. Very similar. Just one layer of paper, some stickers, some gem stickers. Very easy. And that's what we're going to do today. We're just going to play around and add some pretty little details. But again, it can be as crazy as you want or as simple as you want. Here's some more with lots of layers and little tassels that people have added.
Oh, okay. See, I can see that. Adding beads to the side. Wow.
That would be right up your alley. Absolutely. Adding a beautiful beaded tassel.
Oh my gosh. I just came up with another idea too in my head. Oh my goodness.
Good. So there we go. So now's the fun part. Let's just dig out the ephemera, the stickers, whatever we have, and we can decorate. Okay. Let's see.
Okay, Natalie's here.
Hi, Natalie.
Those are adorable.
I'm going to just grab some stickers. I'm turning around. Sorry, pardon my back.
So this is my first time. So because this is my first time, mine is going to end up looking kind of plain. Oh, wait a minute. What should I have glue or something?
Yes, you would. And another thing, you're going to need some glue.
Oh, shoot. I have some glue.
Good catch. Good catch.
I have some glue. Let me
Silly
grab some.
me.
I have some glue. Let's see.
What was I thinking? Sorry,
We always
everybody's
have
gonna
glue
do that.
because we use,
I'm
when
just
we're
gonna
making
grab-
jewelry, we have this kind of glue.
Any kind of glue works. It's just
Okay.
everything sticks to paper. And I'm just going to grab some ephemera pieces, and I have some stickers here I can play around with.
So I bought these little windows. I don't have a whole lot of pictures of my beady friends, but I got one of
beautiful.
Becky and Jenny. I need to put them in the window here.
That is beautiful.
Kimberly.
And you know, the way you're doing it, Maisha, is perfect. You can have it going above the memory dex card. It doesn't have to be sitting flush. It can go higher than the memory dex card. I love those windows. I need to get those. Where did you get those?
I just ordered them from Amazon. I got this one from one of my friends. I don't know if it was Colleen or Jody. Could it have been Heather? I'm not quite sure, but it was in one of the boxes.
Very, very
I could use that on a card. So I'm going to start collecting the stickers that they put in those boxes.
I'm going to show you another little fancy tool while we're here too. If this is something that you really enjoy doing, Heidi Swap, and I got this on Amazon, but Heidi Swap sells a tool, and all you need to do is put your memory dex card in between the two lines here, the two gold lines. Mine's a little bit bigger because I didn't cut it down. And then just go ahead and press, and it gives you your tabs.
I need that.
Cute little tool, just in case. You know, if you really get into making them, it just does make it a little bit easier.
Yeah, I need that. Thank you, Freddie. Thank you, Julie.
I think I'm behind with the comments.
Oh, they're chopping it up over there.
Yes.
See. Oh, this is a clever way to keep those stickers. I usually just put them in a box. Yeah, make them into this. Right. Kimberly, even the stickers that come, if we had the addresses to our friends, and say, for instance, Jody, right? So Jody sends the box. She always has a sticker in the box. Send a memory dex card back with her to her with the sticker, maybe that's on, some decorative thing.
And I'm just playing with some ephemera that came with a kit.
I think this is a sticker here. I can get the back off.
And so this is even, you can even take a piece of ephemera here, and I can stick it on the back. And this is where
one? What is that one?
Just a piece of ephemera, piece of paper that came with a kit. And I can stick it on the back here, and I can add my personal information. I'm just going to grab my glue.
Oh. So I need one of those to add my personal information.
Yeah. And then
I can also cut a piece of cardstock and then put it back here.
Absolutely. Or just write on the card itself. I think I need a different glue. This one doesn't seem to want to work. This one's been giving me
Should I do a green window, or should I pick a different color window and have some contrast?
Let's see. I love those windows.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. But look at the pack. See? This one is pink.
Beautiful.
This one is like a tan color. This one is blue.
Did you order them separately, or did they all come as a kit?
No, they came in this one pack.
I love it.
Yeah, these are cool. And you know how you were telling me at your last live how you're doing the vision board.
Right.
I can see, a vision of looking out the window and seeing some location that I want to travel to or something.
Absolutely.
The window. What do you guys think? What should I change the window color from green to one of these colors? And if
I'm a
so,
monochrome person. I don't
are
know.
you
I tend to do
monochrome?
everything monochromatically.
But look at that pink. Pink and
But here
green
we
go
go.
really
We can
good
take the
together.
back here and I could put, you know, my name. My channel is My Crafty Adventures.
Okay.
And then I would maybe let the person know my birth date. My B-day is, 3/16. Not that anybody needs to know. Favorite colors. And then I can put pink. And this is just a nice way to fill out the back and let people know my hobbies, crafting and baking and reading. And this is, just a nice way to have information about the person you're swapping with.
That is super cool.
Yeah.
I feel like I need to put something behind.
This paper pack really doesn't go with this paper.
This is cool.
Here we go. Let's see.
So have any of our beading friends tried doing this before? Or is this all new to you guys too? Or is it just me?
And do you think you would try it? I'd love to know that.
Yeah. Would you try this? And if you were to try this, how do you think it would fit in with your beading life? I have this sticker too.
I loved, the thought of putting the dangle on the side that you had, for sure. I think that definitely can incorporate both the beading and the paper crafting together.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I also like the idea of swapping it, and using the cards as like little thank you notes. Sometimes they put thank you notes in friend mail and then putting a memory dex card in there.
And it really is fun as you start collecting them and you see the holder grow. Yeah.
I haven't gotten much friend mail, but I anticipate I will get more one day.
Well, it's nice to organize a swap amongst the community too,
Yeah.
You send one in and you get one back.
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
Well, I will definitely join.
I don't know what color. I'm so indecisive. I better choose something though.
Just enjoy the process. And what we say in crafting, paper crafting is it's only paper, right? You don't like it, start again. It's just paper. Let's see. I have some flowers and things too somewhere.
Just trying to find something to put my little sticker on.
Little gem.
I don't know I don't think mine will get to be layered so much, but
that's okay.
I'm trying to think about what I could potentially have.
I keep showing everybody my back. I'm digging through my box of goodies here. Let's see what we have.
Jen says, scrapbooking is definitely a rabbit hole like beads. Yes.
It is. It really is, because you want all the things,
Oh, yes.
Oh, it's crazy. I'm going to add some gems. The nice part about a lot of these little embellishments too is I've been getting them at the dollar store. The Dollar Tree has been really great about selling these little gems and little stickers and things like that. So it doesn't have to be as expensive.
I I rarely go in there. And you know what? I'm going to start going into the Dollar Tree more often because I think they have some organizing stuff in the Dollar Tree as well.
Oh, I love the organizing stuff. Yeah.
And that's all we do in beading. Organize, organize, organize. Constantly.
My son just came in to check on me, make sure streaming's all going well. My techie son who's home from college.
Hi, Renee. Hi, Lily.
Oh, Raquel, absolutely. You should definitely try it. As a matter of fact, I was going to say I should organize a swap, but I would love it if Maisha does one, if we all joined hers. That would be a lot of fun. That would be a lot of fun. We'll all come over and support her and
you are so sweet. Do
the challenge with her. That way our two communities can get to know one another. You don't know whose card you're going to get back, right?
I know, right? That'd be so much fun.
That's the fun part.
That is the fun part. Okay, so the vote was green. Raquel said green.
I'm a monochromatic person, so I always pick color, tone on tone.
Okay. And then let's see.
I know I have some flowers.
Oh, Natalie said that would be cute if doing a birthstone necklace and then making the information all about the person of their zodiac or their zodiac.
That sounds like a great idea.
Oh my gosh.
That
brilliant.
So much fun. I feel terrible. I keep turning my back here. I have my big box of
and then Jen said she would try this with sparkles and charms on the side. She makes sparkle bags. So I can see that.
Nice.
Yeah. And I missed the sparkle bag this time.
Yes, Jen was just saying they do have a great collection of crafty stuff. They're really getting better.
Okay, so Shawnette said this is new to her, but she loves the concept. If you do shows, you can make your own earring cards, price tags and such. Yes.
Great idea. Nice way to display them too at a craft fair.
Hi, Lily. Lily's asking about jewelry making. No, not on this particular live. This particular live, we're exploring something different in the crafting world because jewelry making is crafting too. Sometimes it's all art. And so I wanted to learn more about different things. And you know what? I'm thinking that this is just me, that exploring different types of art helps me to be more creative, right?
I agree.
Thinking outside of the box, not always, boxing myself in. So this past few weeks, I've been feeling like I've been in a creative funk, right? I even made a video about trying to figure out how to get through this necklace because I just couldn't figure out how to get these colors to match the way I wanted them to. And I ended up making the necklace all white. It's a beautiful necklace.
Sure.
But I think doing something different, breaking the monotony and challenging myself to create in different ways, I think will help me when I get back onto my beading table to think about different types of designs and putting colors together and just imagining different and new things. So that's why I like the idea of exploring other things.
I agree with you, Maisha. I try to mix it up a little bit, and I like crafts that are a little more repetitive for me. So crafts that are relaxing, ones that don't stress me out. So I might do a diamond painting if I'm feeling a little, crafty block, or I might make some memory decks cards, or ATC cards are another fun little craft to do, which are like little baseball size collector's cards, and very similar process. You decorate them and you swap them. Yeah, there's all kinds of fun things out there
that I knew nothing about.
Well, you're going to learn, and we're going to swap, and we're going to have a wonderful time.
Yeah, and maybe when I swap, I'll have a piece of jewelry or something in there.
Oh, that would be wonderful. I am have a lot of videos to watch and a lot of learning to do when it comes to jewelry making.
Mm. Now, I don't have that many stickers that are like, you know, funky and different.
That's
So,
okay. You can keep it as simple as you want. I just added a flower here, a felt flower or paper flower. So it can be thick too. It doesn't have to be. It can be very chunky. Again, your only limitations are the width and where the little notches are placed. That's it. That's it. Then it's up to you. Do whatever you like.
I'm going to learn how to make it where it's layered. I really like that.
Isn't that beautiful?
It is gorgeous. Yes, they are banana earrings. Okay, so let's show these banana earrings.
That's cute. Did you make those?
I don't know how many people get the Jesse James bead box, and I have no idea why my camera is doing this. It's weird, but
oh, that's Kayla. Hi, Kayla.
It's the Andy Warhol.
That new box.
Yes,
I love that box.
Andy Warhol. And so these were bananas that were in the box. And so what I ended up doing was going into my stash, and I found some coconut beads that I have in my stash, and I just added a little leaf to it and just hung it on there.
I actually want, I don't know if that box is still available, but I wanted to get the soup cans to make a dangle.
Oh my gosh, the soup cans are just amazing.
So
I'm going to definitely make,
I thought that was so
I'm just probably going to just keep it with the soup cans.
Very cute.
Julie said, I've gone bananas. You're absolutely correct.
So you know what I'm going to actually do is take my sample here, and I'm going to show you how we add the tool and layer it up. I didn't think to pull anything out, but I can just grab it. I think. If I know where my tool is. Yeah, let me grab some.
I'm trying, you guys. This is my first time doing this, so it's not coming out like all fancy. But I am having fun.
And that's really what it's all about, is just having fun. So here we go. So I'm just going to take some tulle, and I'm going to layer it between these two cards. And then I'll just cut around it. Again, I don't want to go past the width, but I can have a little poking out on the sides. And this is the fun part. You know, this is a great way to use up scraps too. If you have a lot of scrap paper left over, this is a great way to do that.
Yeah.
And as crafters, we tend to have a lot of scrap paper. I mean, you saw I cut down that 12 by 12 just to get this little square, this little rectangle.
Yeah.
Oh, my flower.
Some tool. There I go down the rabbit hole. I need some tool.
Right. Takes a little bit of time to dry.
Shawnette, thank you, Shawnette. Okay, so Shawnette said also could make your paper products and include them in resin to make jewelry or sun catchers. Oh,
wow. Okay, your community has some fabulous ideas.
Oh my God, these people are so creative. Oh my gosh. Freddie said he agrees. Yeah.
Freddie is a dear, dear member of the community. All the people here are Raquel and Kayla. I hope you'll all follow Maisha. She is a dream. I mean, you'll learn so much. And she's just so lovely. You're just such a lovely person. We hit it off instantaneously. We really did.
I know. We hit it off in the chat.
Right.
Yeah. I think the same of you. I really do.
Thank you. So yeah, I'm just gonna
So
add tools.
Lily makes a very good point.
What's
You
that?
make a very good point, Lily. Lily says that sometimes the bead boxes can be crippling because you don't have to come up with the curation yourself, right? So they kind of
Right.
like do all the hard stuff for you, right? But they are helpful for sure for beginning beaders, for sure.
Do you
And
find
then
it
they're
limits
fun,
you?
like, huh?
Do you find it limits you?
It doesn't necessarily limit. She makes a good point in that you don't have to figure out the colors yourself. Some people do. Like there's one lady who's in so I have a Facebook group. Are you in my Facebook?
I'm
Did you
gonna
join?
be. I'm not. Didn't know you had one.
Oh, okay. So I have a Blue Sapphire Studio Facebook group,
Mm-hmm.
and one of the ladies there, her name is Nancy. She makes like polymer clay, and
Oh,
she's
fun.
real big on color and figuring that out, by yourself, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's really great. When you're like sometimes in a pinch and you need to make something, a good bead box can help you get that done. The limitations to me to the bead boxes are that if you're a person who sells your jewelry, then you're just limited to what comes in there. You don't have all the
I
extra stuff.
see.
You're limited in what you can make.
Mm-hmm.
And so if you stick to the items that are in the bead box, you're limiting yourself in that way also.
Okay, I see.
But they are a good stepping stone, and they're good if you want to take that bead box, look at the curated items that are in there and expand it. You can include your own jewelry. Sometimes I just take a piece out of it and then use that. And then one of the tricks to when you like me, I did that video when I was saying I was stumped. I was like, what do I
Mm-hmm.
do? I'm stuck here, just black and white. It's just my mind was just like, what do I do? Then I went through a process of elimination to figure it out. But another thing that I do when I'm stumped with a particular color scheme or something like that is I have to break the box apart.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Just take out what I like and take out what I can use and then use it with the beads that I have in my stash or something like that.
That bead box would be great for someone like me who's just starting and really doesn't know where to start or how to put the colors together. I think it takes away
Definitely
some of
good
the
for that.
intimidation for someone like me making my first beaded piece of jewelry or art.
And you know what? The good thing about it is you can't go wrong when it comes to the color scheme. And then if you say get the Jesse James beads, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because they're themed, right? You're going to always come up with something fun that comes out
Right.
of there.
That Warhol set. Now, are they always fun like that, the kits?
Did you see the whole thing?
I did. I saw someone's unboxing. I don't remember who it was.
They are always fun.
Okay.
So there was a couple months ago, I think it was October, they
Mm-hmm.
did one for the creature features.
Oh.
So the
fun.
shells on there were from like movies like The Blob,
Oh,
Frankenstein, and I have them here. I can dig them out and show you, but
that is funny.
there's always something. There's always a surprise theme. They had like Alice in Wonderland, I think, one time.
That's
And
my
I think
favorite.
like
That's my favorite.
I think they had what was it? The Wizard of Oz.
Love
Like,
that.
the Emerald City or something like that. They have all kinds of stuff with Jesse James beads. So you have a whole lot of fun with Jesse James beads.
Okay, I'm gonna have to look into that for sure.
Every now and then they don't include a whole lot of gemstones, right? They do sometimes, but it's definitely a great starting point.
I love making the dangles and the purse charms. So
oh yeah,
the little pieces of the little charms are perfect for that.
So that's something that I wanted to try because sometimes I will go and sell at like a craft fair. And so I want to make like purse charms. Renee, she's one of our friends. She does some really beautiful pins. I need to have her on here to show me how to make pins, and just we can do pins one time and
Pens are
not
fun.
necessarily. Yeah, and or maybe you do pins too, don't you?
Yes, but you know, the more the
You
merrier.
can come on with Renee, and the three of us, you guys can show me how to do pins.
That'll be
She does
fun.
some beautiful ones.
So I
Um,
covered up my initial design and I put the tool over it and
oh,
decided I was going to just start building up layers.
wait. Oh my God.
So my original design was under there. I decided I didn't like it. Remember, it's just paper. And now I'm just building up different layers with different beads, stickers,
Oh,
a little piece of floret. So
wow.
it's fun. You just sit here and enjoy yourself.
Yeah, I'm still trying to find another sticker.
That's okay. That's all right.
But I like that. I'm gonna get the
Thank you,
flat one.
Kayla. Thank you, sweetheart.
Let's see. Hi, Gina. Okay. Hi, Kayla. Is Kayla one of your friends too?
Kayla is. She's a lovely, lovely friend. Yes.
Let's see. Oh, we've got lots of chat.
I love it. I
Kimberly
love it.
says, I bring items from my stash, especially my artisan collection, to enhance my bead boxes. Lily says, when a bead box comes out, then almost every YouTube jewelry channel is using the same beads, hence no inspiration. That's a good point.
Mm-hmm.
Bead box subscriptions are good to build your stash and open your mind to shapes and colors ways that you may not have thought of. That's Shawnette. That's true.
That is very true.
Dorothy says it's great for beginners, and she's right. Renee's back. And then Julie says, yes, Lily, however, it's cool to see what everyone does with the same beads. It's awesome to me. Yeah, that's a good way of looking at it. Yes, Dorothy, for beginners, most beginners should not be doing tutorials until they have something to teach.
Valid point. Very valid point. Freddie, yes. You know, some of these things would have gone on easier with a hot glue gun. You're absolutely right. But not everybody has a hot glue gun. So we're just going to stick with, you know, the basics that people have around their house. So.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm dangerous with the hot glue gun. I end up with burns all over myself.
I didn't think about the hot glue gun.
Yeah. I've recently gotten into the seals, the wax seals. That is a whole other hot mess. Just the heat and the flame near the paper. I get all worried.
My goodness.
I get all worried about it, but they're fun. They're a lot of fun to make.
Well, everything I've got going on here is very flat.
I think it's beautiful. I love the window. That's going to go right in my Amazon cart the minute we're done.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Jen.
I should have put this underneath here.
I love sparkle, so I'm just adding a lot of little sparkly gems up in the corner too. I'm very easily distracted by anything that sparkles.
Yeah, I only have flowers.
And my husband's probably watching this in the other room saying, oh no, bees, here she goes. Another rabbit hole. The boxes are going to start coming to the house now.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't help myself. So there we go.
You know who was in the chat earlier? I don't know if she's still here, Lily, but Linda. I don't know if you know Linda. She's from Gumnut Lane. She does links, wire wrap links. She doesn't really, so she's a great person to watch.
Yes, my wire wrapping leaves a lot to be desired. Freddie, yes, Jemmies.
Jennifer Jennifer's here, Caroline.
Oh, she is. Hi, Jennifer.
Jennifer.
I don't know why I'm not seeing it. Oh, there I
We were
do.
just
Bella Rain.
talking about you
I see
and
Bella Rain.
Rain.
There I see it. She and her
We were
husband are
just
out and
talking
about.
about you.
So there we go. Keep working on yours.
I will.
You can make as
How do
many
I
of
make
these as
this
you want.
stick up?
It's a fun
How do-
thing. Sit some night, pour a cup of coffee, cup of tea, and you can make a whole bunch of them.
How do I make, like, when I do it again, how do I make it stick up?
All you do is just add layers. So here's another tip. Let me show you something I have. A sneaky little thing that we have in the crafting community. They're called foam squares. Can you see these?
Oh, yes.
Okay, and they have dimension. And what you'd want to do is just, instead of gluing your image flat, you would take the foam square and put it on the back, and it lifts it off the paper.
Oh.
Just gives it some dimension.
Okay.
So, and these I got at the Dollar Tree.
Okay.
Yeah. They make little dots, they make squares, they make all different kinds. And then, of course, the other option is just to pile things on top of one another. But yes, these are great, which is what I did tonight. But but these are always fun to have.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll show you. So I have, if I just use this little piece of paper here, and I wanted to add this cute little sloth, or something. Let me find something that fits better. Here we go, the little cherry.
Okay.
I'm just going to add these to the back. And you want them pretty tight and close together so that there's no warping. And then just peel the little piece off the back here. My desk is always a mess. I apologize. And then I can take my little piece and just apply it. And it sticks up as opposed to laying flat. Then there we go. We have some dimension.
Okay, so there's some folks who came in a little bit later. Sure. Will you show your memory dex cards again for the latecomers?
Sure, happy to. So as I was mentioning earlier, these are called memory dex cards. They're very similar to the old Rolodex cards. And in the paper crafting community, we swap them and trade them. And you decorate them any way you like. And then on the back, you can write your information about, maybe your favorite hobbies, your favorite colors, your interests, so that when someone goes to send one to you, they can refer to this and know how they want to decorate it. And they were a lot of fun to swap. And I was actually showing that I have a big container of them. I have 2 of these, if you can imagine, filled up with all different kinds of memory dex cards from people all over the country.
Where's the one that you had? Was it butterflies or something?
Yeah, let me pull that one back out for you. Yes. Let's see. That was a doozy. Let's see. So look at this. Let me clear off my desk and give this some justice that it deserves. Look at this. Is that not a work of art? Mm-hmm. So what they did was made a memory dex. There are also, I'm not sure if you're familiar with things called dies, but they're metal pieces that you run through and they cut paper, shapes to paper. So it looks like this was done with a die. And then she added this piece of lattice on top and actually made a little pocket in here. And this is where she put her information. So, I mean, this is just over the top, right? We have that foam. She used a sheet of foam, if you can see it right in there, just like those little foam strips I used. Then we have a layer of tulle. And then this butterfly, she cut multiple layers of the butterfly. added
Wow.
gold thread, some chipboard pieces, other butterflies. There's even some little gems here at the bottom. Oh, and one of the other things, talk about taking it to the next level. If you look real closely, this part's a shaker.
Wait.
So can you see the pieces under there? Let's see. She made a shaker out of the piece at the bottom there.
Boy, is that creative.
That, it's beautiful. It's stunning. And it sits right, they all sit right on top of my cabinets, and I get to look at them every day, and I'm honored to be entrusted with these. They're so beautiful.
Oh, wait, that puts my little card to shame.
Well, yours and mine, no, yours is great. I love it. I love it. And the more you get used to it, the more fun you can have with it. Of course, the more ephemera you have, the more you can add, right? So it's just a matter of taking your time and enjoying the process. I don't know that I'll ever get to this level, but
well, you know what? You showed me some really pretty cards, and so I will have this video forever. So I'll be able to go back and look and see and, you know, kind of get some ideas, and I'll make sure to give credit where credit is due. If I use any of it.
Hi, Carolyn. How are you?
Thank you, Freddie. Freddie is so encouraging.
Freddie, I love Freddie. He had his first live today. I was he did such a great job. I was so honored to be there, and I'm one of his mods, and he's one of mine. And it was a lot of fun. He did a great job. So many, many more to him.
I'm gonna have to subscribe to Freddie.
For sure.
How do I find Freddie?
It's Freddie. The Freddie's World. I wonder if I can type it in here. Let's see if I can get this in here. Let me see. I can't even get to my keyboard.
Hi, Caroline.
With all the junk on my desk. There we go. It's he put it in. Here we go. At the Freddie's World. Go. Thank you, Freddie. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Oh, very good.
And just like the beading community, we are supporters of one another. Freddie's not a crafter, but he does fabulous videos about home decor and travel and fashion. So, all the fun things. So I love watching.
That's amazing.
Yep.
That is amazing. And Freddie said, I think, Maisha, you're a sweetheart. Oh, you're so sweet.
He is. You both are. Oh. So.
Jennifer, are you still here? Is Jennifer still here?
Yes, she is. Hi. There she's right there at the bottom. I see Jennifer. Bella Rain. Jennifer, I hope you're out doing something fun.
Hey, I just wanted to show you the bananas I'm wearing.
I think it was Jennifer who did the unboxing where I saw the Andy Warhol stuff.
You know what? When I got that box, the first person I reached out to was Jennifer. I said, girl, this box.
I'm going to order it. I'm going to order that in the windows the minute I get off the...
So much fun. Okay. I'll have to text you the link to the windows.
My husband's going to be wondering what is coming in the mail now.
Thank you, Natalie. Okay, I hope you all had fun today. We're not beading today, but we did learn something new. We were able to stretch our creativity and think outside the box, meet some new people who I'm hoping will be a part of our beading community, and we can bounce ideas off of each other. Some of you weren't here earlier where we discussed how we can incorporate the beads and things in something like the memory dex cards. We had ideas like adding the charm to the end, adding a dangle to the end of the card, using rhinestones on it, sending them to our beading friends. Yep. And Caroline will hopefully help me figure out how I can start this exchange thing with the cards where, say, for instance, I ordered something from Jody, and I want to say thank you for such a beautiful box or whatever. I can make a Memory Dex card and send it back to her. Or on the back of the card, you put a little something about yourself there so that your friends can know the things you like. Okay, well, my favorite color is this, and these are my favorite beads, and these are my favorite gemstones, and things like that. Everybody knows I'm a minimalist. I need to make one that has like a hot tub and how I love to, get in my hot tub and chill out in there and send that. So anyway, those are some of the fun things that we can do and we can incorporate. Now, I heard somebody say, this is another rabbit hole. You're right. You're absolutely correct. I don't know that it's going to cost as much as beads, though.
Not at all. And Maisha, when you asked what I wanted to do tonight, I thought this was the perfect entry into paper crafting. If you're not a paper crafter, and it's inexpensive, you can do it yourself just with scissors, glue. You saw how we made it tonight. It's easy. It can be as complex or as easy and simple as you want it to be. So this is just the perfect paper craft for someone just starting out.
It is so much fun. I like it.
I had fun. I had a lot of fun.
I had fun too. And you are a joy. Oh my God.
Right back at you.
I love your energy. I just love it. And you're so smart and you're so creative. Thank you for spending so much time with me. You spent time with me earlier, getting ourselves set up. Right. And then now I really have enjoyed building this friendship with you. You are one of my beading friends forever. Absolutely. And I'm so glad you're here. We have a lot of new friends who are in the chat. I'm very happy to have them. And I'm happy to be welcomed into the crafting community as well. I hope that we can exchange friends more often.
Absolutely.
Don't forget, go onto the Facebook and find me there, the Blue Sapphire Studio. In there, it has been created for like the beginning beaders, right? Mm-hmm. So the beginning beaders can go in there and get tips and tricks, and we can share things. I'm trying to get people to post. I have the hardest time getting people to post in there. So I end up posting in there a lot, and I'm like, are you thinking I'm arrogant? No, I'm not arrogant. It's just that I don't want the page to go dead without
we need momentum. Right.
Yeah. Right. So if you go in there, you'll see things in there. And that's, I put messages in there about, oh, this is who's going to be on the live, stuff like that. So like our next live with Becky and Jenny and Stacy Heck, who is extremely talented, is gonna, I posted that in there and things like that. So, I don't know if you don't have any other Facebook place to be, come on.
I would love it. I would love your community. Thank you so much for welcoming me tonight. Maybe this is up your alley, maybe it's not, but it was a lot of fun just to be able to show it to you and to be here with all of you. So I just really appreciate it.
Oh, thank you so much. I think the folks in the chat appreciate it too. Don't you appreciate it, y'all?
Thank you.
I think some more people popped in. Heather popped in. Hey, Heather, you missed all the good stuff. I mentioned you earlier. I don't know if a sticker I had was one that you gave me.
There's a replay.
Yeah, there's a replay. So I know folks probably want to go eat dinner and just settle down. And I know Caroline wants to get back with Richard Dick and her son. Thank you to them for sharing you with me. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much, sweetheart. I will see you in our chat.
Okay, and I posted your channel in the chat.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Guys, go ahead and hit up Caroline, okay?
Would love that. Come on over. You've learned some crafty things and we'll have some fun.
Tell them about what you're doing with the vision board.
Oh, okay. So if you're interested, I created a beautiful vision board last year that I had printed out on canvas and I kept on my shelf, but I realized I wasn't using it. It was a nice piece of artwork, but it didn't really do much for me. So this year I decided to add it to my planner. And so every month, the community has asked that we get together, and on the last Sunday of every month, we're going to be setting our vision for the coming month. Because your vision changes, things happen, life happens, right? And the goals that you set at the beginning of the year aren't always necessarily the goals that you have in the middle of the year, at the end of the year. So every Sunday I have a live at 3:00. You're welcome to join us. I'd love to see you there. That's 3:00 Eastern time. And on the last Sunday of the month, we're going to work on our vision board. So thank you. Terrific.
So if you guys want to go work on your vision board, hit her up, hit her channel up.
Absolutely.
It's great fun over there. Those people are engaging too. I had a good time.
Yeah, great community. Very welcome. Yeah.
Okay, everybody. Thank you so much for coming. You guys have a great night, and we will see you soon.
Bye, everybody. Thank you.